Now it's Jadon Sancho out wide. Anybody in the box? Of course, Haaland is in the box. Cross for him. Haaland with the header. He's just too overpowered. Another attempt at the cross for Haaland, who tries to attack it. Witsel though. Oh my god, Axel Witsel in the 90th minute with a sensational finish. You guys excited for this? Because I certainly am. The Champions League begins. Our journey with Dortmund begins in this competition, in this episode. This is our group. Zenit, Dortmund, Lazio and Club Brugge. I reckon we have what it takes to top this group, and that's going to be my aim. We play Lazio in this episode. That should be a lot of fun. And let's not forget, last episode we wrapped up the transfer window. We completed a pretty major signing in Theo Hernandez from AC Milan. And we did go through a few dramatic games in the Bundesliga, especially the game against Wolfsburg, where we scored in the 90th minute to take home all 3 points. In this episode, the objective is to continue keeping pace with Bayern. And also guys, we got a bit of transfer stuff to sort out, which I'll be explaining very soon. So a lot to go down in this episode. You guys seem to be really enjoying the Dortmund career mode, so let's keep the support coming in. And you know what, if you guys can smash out 4,000 likes, I'll get you an episode tomorrow. That's a deal. So drop a like on the video, 4,000 likes and you get a video tomorrow. Subscribe as well for daily FIFA 21 career mode content. Press conference to start the episode. Now this one's about our transfer funds. As you guys know, we've been trying to increase our budget because we didn't really start out with much money. So the question is, or the suggestion is, if you want some extra cash, you can sell a centre back and change Emre Can's position to centre back. He gets a +1 on his rating. That's a fairly decent idea, but I'm actually using Emre Can as one of my starters in midfield. He's so good to have there as like a defensive midfielder. He's got a bit of everything in him, so I really am keen of keeping him there. As an option to play at the back if needs be, we'll use him, but I want to keep his primary position for me in that midfield. So yep, we're not converting him to a centre-back. Next up, have you looked at your Youth Academy players? Well, yes, just right now we're taking a look at them. Some of them are just garbage. I mean, look at this. We've got a 14 rated player who's 14 as well. 5'9", and he's a goalkeeper. He's going nowhere in football. And the rest of the players are pretty terrible with awful potential. Now, we've got an objective to get like a top-class German player through the ranks. So we're going to work towards that, but none of these players are going to count towards it. So we're going to have to set up stuff with our Youth Academy in this episode. Next up, how long are you going to keep Royce? Because he's getting older and his overall will start going down soon. In fact, it's already started to happen. He's gone down by 1 rating down to an 84. I'm hoping he'll, of course, regain that overall. That usually happens with older players as the season progresses. If they perform well, they get their ratings back. That's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, Marco Reus isn't going to give us too many seasons in this career mode. At the very least, I'm trying to get at least 2 seasons out of Marco Reus because he's such a fun player to use, and so far on the pitch, he's been unbelievable. 4 games in the Bundesliga, 3 assists and 1 goal. So I want to try and prolong Marco Reus's career at Dortmund for as long as possible. With that, press conference done. It was a solid episode for Jadon Sancho in the last one. Tough competition from Erling Haaland again, but I thought Sancho with his creativity, his assists, right now he's got the most goal contributions for us. That's why I've picked him for player of the episode. Now, I briefly touched upon this. I want to sort out some transfer stuff in this episode itself, and that's dealing with Reinier, who is currently on loan at Dortmund from Real Madrid. I kind of fear Real Madrid might recall him if we don't play him in an absurd amount of games. And I do not want that to happen. He is literally perfect to be backup for Haaland. He's not going to complain being on the bench as well because he's got the prospect squad role. Super high potential as well. Good stats all round for someone who's 18. I want him permanently at, of course, Borussia Dortmund. So, you know what, guys? He will be the cheapest to buy right now in this series. If we wait, his overall goes up, his potential goes up. We're going to have to pay way more for Reinier. I asked you guys whether we should do a permanent deal for him, and it's a resounding yes from you lot. So why waste time, guys? We've got cash to make it happen. Let's approach to buy and settle the Reinier deal permanently. Okay, so his current value is 8 million. If we can sneak in an offer for 7 million and snatch him for that, I'll absolutely take it. Let's see if that's possible. They want 8.1 million. I feel like Real Madrid are icing us here. That's fairly okay. 8.1 million for Reinier. We're going to make it happen. It's now time for the contract negotiations with Reinier. Let's see what we're looking to offer him for the squad role. We're going to keep it prospect. He was willing to accept that earlier, and he should accept this right now as well. I have no complaints. Let's see. He's willing to accept that. Brilliant. Moving on. Let's see contract length. It's got to be 5 years, man. I want to tie him up to the club for as long as possible. He's willing to work with that. No release clause. Absolutely perfect. We don't want him leaving the club anyways. And now, moving on. What do we offer? I'll offer him the same he's making at Real Madrid. That seems like a pretty fair deal. We'll offer him a bit of signing bonus as well, and let's see if he's willing to accept this offer. He is. It's a reasonable offer. With that, we've made a permanent signing outside the window for Reinier. He is now gonna be a Dortmund player for the foreseeable future. And have a look at that. Reinier is happy the deal has gone through. I cannot wait to play him more. Now that I know he's a permanent player, I don't mind getting his overall and potential up because it only benefits us. Here's a quick look at our season objectives as well. We made a fair bit of progress last time around, especially with the English way objective. Haaland is doing well versus Lewandowski. Let's just keep smashing it. Now time to address some of the youth academy stuff. So I'm not happy with the players we've got right now here. We're going to just release all of them. They're just, yeah, not cut out to be the elite of the elite. So it just makes sense to release all of them. And now we're going to be sending our existing youth scout to probably Germany. He's from Germany as well. He's got good stats all round. We'll send him to bring us maybe a technically gifted player. Let's do that, guys. I think that's the best way to get some talents. We just need one player with a potential of above 88 to get that objective done. So this should be fine. For now, though, it's time for the Champions League. It begins as we take on Lazio in our first game at Signal Iduna Park. Starting off the Champions League with a win is vital. Let's aim for that. I'm slightly rotating the team for this one, but a lot of the key players are still playing, like Haaland, Royce, Sancho, all of them starting. I'm playing Witsel because, if you remember, in the last episode, he scored a beautiful goal for us to win us all 3 against Wolfsburg. So fair to reward him with a chance here. We've got Schultz starting, Brandt as well, Zagadou at the back giving us a bit of pace. So a bit of a different Dortmund team, but it's still very good. Looking at the Lazio team, Immobile, Correa, good players, Lazari's decent, Milinkovic, Savic. I don't see them making any ridiculous signings or anything. It's just a well-balanced team, but they're playing 3 at the back, and that could leave them exposed. Here we go, first taste of Champions League football for the season. I'm excited, man. We're at the Signal Iduna Park. Lovely atmosphere and all. Hopefully this man will start banging in goals in the Champions League just like he does in real life. Let's kick the game off. By the way, guys, a lot of people were doubting Axel Witsel in the comments section. A lot of you guys wanted me to sell him instead of course, Thomas Delaney. And maybe that was the smarter choice because Delaney is a tad bit younger. But then again, Axel Witsel, when it mattered, came up with the goods, scored a lovely goal for us, which maybe Delaney wouldn't have scored because he's not that good going forward. So there is that, but it's a bit of a mixed one. So far, I'm really happy with the start he's had, Axel Witsel. And now Marco Reus, though, on the attack, looking for Brandt. A lot of question marks about Brandt as well in this series. Couldn't really score there, but here's Sancho opening up that extra bit of space, taking it wide. Could look for a ball back in. Not really the best of deliveries. Youssef Attal in a bit of open space. He looks for Sancho. I tried to slide that one for Haaland. Didn't work. Lazio defending well, which I guess is expected from an Italian team. Now we're seeing Lazio benefit from the fact that they've got a 5-man midfield. They're going to see wingers bomb forward. We're going to see that happen a lot in this game. They almost caught us out there, but thankfully we defended well. Lazio have got a lot of players running in behind, which could be dangerous. Lulic back for Milicevic. And now it's Joaquin Correa, the Argentine, goes backwards, but Youssef Attal defensively looking really good there. He's had a good start to this one. Now we could do something here. Marco Reus looking to open up that space. Can't, but we still have the ball with Bellingham. And now it's Jadon Sancho here. Brings it inside superbly. Still Sancho, left foot. Oh, Jadon Sancho, that is sensational. First the Elastico to open up that space, and then to do that on his weaker left foot is simply outrageous from Sancho. The shot was so accurate and so well placed that the keeper didn't even move. That's how good that run of play was from Jadon Sancho. Have a look at that. And I think Jude Bellingham is going to get the assist for that one, so it really helps us out with the objective. What a finish, Sancho. Keeper planted there. He was legit a tree in that instance. And we scored our first goal in the Champions League. Dortmund take the lead. Half time, and I'm happy with the performance. Lazio barely created anything yet. They've gotten in behind maybe a couple of times, but our keeper has closed them down really well. Sancho with a beauty. Second half, let's keep this up and we'll be taking home 3 points. Bit of space for Joaquin Correa. Akanji gets beaten. Immobile running at our defense, but Youssef Attal does superbly. I'm telling you, he has had a brilliant game so far. Axel Witsel, and I see Marco Reus making that run. He doesn't have the rapid pace he once had, but he has the control. finds Haaland, and here he goes. Erling Haaland, left, right again. Superb from Haaland, but the right foot let him down. The dribbling was superb there from him. Milicevic, back for Correa. That's very bad from Nico Schulz. Didn't time that well. He's going to get booked for that one, 100%. What? No yellow card for that? Well, it's a tactical foul then. I don't think we're in danger from like 36 yards. I cannot believe it. We almost conceded. Immobile with the header, Berkey with the save. It's only 1-0 Dortmund, so we got to be careful of the equaliser. Luis Alberto with the delivery. Come on, Witzel, win the header. He won it, but Blanco on the rebound, almost scoring another big save from Berkey. The momentum has shifted. Lazio are attacking. Joaquin Correa. Axel Witzel marking him well, forcing him backwards, but now it's Luis Alberto on the ball. We're seeing Zagadou put in a good challenge, does so, but they still have the ball. But Zagadou doesn't give up, wins that back, but then he gives it away. Lazio really playing well in these last 15-20 minutes or so. It's another good passage of play for them. Milicevic, Lucas, Immobile again. Very dangerous to see him on the ball. Alberto. Lazio just keeping possession. We're just trying to get it back from them, but it's proving to be really difficult. Finally, Atal. Who else but Atal to again put in the challenge, and we give it away again. What is this run of play, guys? Lucas shoots another big save from Berkey. Tell you what, he has been man of the match tonight. Julian Brandt, that is really well done to find Nico Schulz, and I see Haaland making a good run. Haaland on the volley, how's he missed that? Why take it with your right foot, man? If he would have just got a touch with his left foot, then I'm 100% sure that would have gone in, but... yeah, we got to train Haaland's weak foot. Maybe we'll get to that after this game. And there you have it, guys. Full time. This was a hard-fought victory, man. It was that moment of magic from Sancho that decides the game. We really had to battle this one out against Lazio, but a crucial win. 3 points secured in our first Champions League game. We've actually got an easy run of games coming up in the Bundesliga now as we take on Hertha Berlin, who are 14th in the league, and Cologne, who are bottom, like dead last. So I reckon we can pick up a couple of good wins here. Simulating this one at home against Hertha Berlin, I'm expecting a win. All I want to see is some Haaland goals. We get a winner from Royce, a red card for Chan, so a bit of a dramatic game, but I'll take the 3 points, I guess. We weren't clinical at all in this one. Lukas Piszczek is unhappy with the situation here. I don't blame him, man. If he's gonna leave, it is what it is. He's already going down in his overall. But, yeah, I guess we can't really do much about it. We're now playing virtually the worst team in the Bundesliga in Cologne. I reckon we should be able to get a win here, even with a few players actually being rotated. And yep, that's exactly what's happened. A 2-0 win for us, but Guerrero picking up an injury is not good news. We get the clean sheet though, which is big. It's a broken metatarsal injury. For 2 months, we won't have Rafael Guerrero. That is a real bummer. And I'm pretty sure that's going to affect his progress into being converted into a midfielder. This is tough. He's been really good in midfield now. On the bright side, this does mean Jude Bellingham is going to be getting more opportunities. So maybe it might help us in a way. Yo, we've actually kept 3 consecutive clean sheets. Maybe defensively, I think I'm improving a tad, but especially in that Lazio game. Regardless, up next, it's time for some Champions League action as we take on Zenit, who won their first game of the group. So this is a bit of a tricky one. We're playing them away from home as well. By the way, Zenit are not actually present in FIFA 21. It's because of the realism mod we have them in the game, so should be fun playing them. And this is how we've got our team set up for the game against Zenit. Haaland starts, Sancho as well. I'm giving Reinier a run out for this one at camp to see what he's all about. Bellingham starts because of Rafael Guerrero's injury. Thorgan Hazard, Akanji. It's a pretty strong Dortmund team. Let's win our second Champions League group stage game. Here we go, back with another Champions League game, this time in Russia as we take on Zenit. Let's kick it off. I kind of want this game to be a pretty high scoring game for us because in the last one in the Champions League, we weren't all that convincing, guys. We got the job done. Defensively, we were nice, but going forwards, I expect a bit more from the superstars we have. And maybe now we'll see something from Haaland as he's now attacking the Zenit defense. That is Bellingham. Looks for Reinier. That's a good pass for Haaland. He now has the pace to run through. Shoots and Haaland scores. There's his first Champions League goal of the season. A superb finish from the Norwegian beast. 1-0 up against Zenit. Just the start we needed. I told you guys I want to score a fair ton of goals in this game. And we've started off strong. A good assist from Reinier as well. The talented cam we have, of course. So let's keep pushing and pushing for more goals. Back for Haaland. Cleverly done to find Emre Can. Scooping this for Haaland. I've got to cut this back for Sancho. It's superb football. That is just unbelievable. Haaland showcasing why he's more than goals. I mean, that was a lovely cutback. And Sancho's technique on the finish, because the ball was kind of bouncing, so it wasn't all that easy. And Sancho, by the way, continuing his incredible goal-scoring form. That's now 2-2 for him in the Champions League. But how about that for a ball from Emre Can? Haaland squares it and Sancho puts it home. Let's go, guys. We're 2-0 against Zenit. Reinier looking for Jude Bellingham. I see Sancho in open space. And now I see Reinier as well. Goes for the cheeky chip. Oh, it's outrageous. Reinier scores as we make it 3-0 against Zenit. Simply fantastic, man. Sancho with the cutback. We found Sancho pretty brilliantly. I think Jude Bellingham was the one to feed him through. We've absolutely dismantled Zenit here. What a performance, guys. Look at that for the cutback, the scoop. Just lovely. Borussia Dortmund playing some silky smooth football. That's what you'll get from your attack if you've got talented players like Sancho and Haaland. So, yeah, superb to see. I decided to sim the rest of the game as soon as we went 3-0 up. Maybe that was a risky move because Reinier got sent off. Sancho picked up a bit of a knock. And Zenit almost made the comeback. Now, if Sancho's injury is serious, I'll be in pain. Okay, what the hell? Sancho has suffered a broken rib injury and will be out for the next 3 months. Nah, dude. Is this Dortmund career mode replicating real life? Because Sancho picked up a real life injury as well. And to make matters worse, Erling Haaland has suffered a sprained ankle and will be out for the next 4 weeks. We're mudded, guys. We're officially mudded. And guess what? Our next game in the Bundesliga is against RB Leipzig. Oh god. Both us and Bayern Munich have kind of pulled away from RB Leipzig, so we're in a comfortable spot. But still, with the injuries we've got, this Leipzig game is going to be trouble. Look at our injury list, guys. It's Rafael Guerreiro, Sancho and Haaland. Like, this is painful, guys. I've improvised the best I could to, keep a very competitive team out on the field. So Roy starts up top, Brandt in cam, Youssef Attal playing as a right mid. We've got Thomas Meunier playing as well. Emre Can, Witsel in midfield. Thorgan Hazard starts, so it's a bit of a makeshift Dortmund 11. But I'll be real, I think we still have enough quality to get the job done against Leipzig. We'll need Marco Reus as our captain and leader to step up. This is by no means going to be an easy game, especially with the intensity RB Leipzig play with. I mean, 3 of our key players being injured doesn't help at all. This is where Marco Reus's experience will come up clutch for us, I'm hoping at least. Let's hope we can have a good game and as captain fire us through beyond Leipzig. Not gonna lie, in a bit of a twisted way, I kind of enjoy the challenge of dealing without the likes of Haaland and Sancho and this team, because it just makes things so much more difficult. And this is where, actually managing the team comes into question, and we'll see if we can get through this. It's a bit of a challenge, but bring it on. Looks for Thorgan Hazard. A big performance from him could be useful as well. Brandt looks for Reus. Reus, can he get there first? He can't. I don't know why Reus slowed down so much there as the Leipzig keeper got there first, but we're looking okay so far, even without our key players. We're now seeing a long spell of possession from Leipzig, which we cut out with Zagadou brilliantly. And now he's trying to bring the ball forward. Good ball roll. Brings it back inside for Marco Reus. Need a bit of support here. Emre Can doesn't really provide it. We're struggling in the final third, which is kind of obvious since we are missing the key players from that department. Youssef Attal, big game for him playing further forward tonight, as now it's Marco Reus. Cleverly done to release Thorgan Hazard. Back in for Reus here. This could lead to something. Marco Reus, left foot, big save from the keeper. On the rebound though, Attal shoots. We still have it though. Maybe a cutback or something. Back for Emre Can. Now Julian Brandt. What can he do here? Looks to take it wide. It kind of works. In fact, it really does work. I need a bit of support though. Thorgan Hazard turns his man. Shoots. Thorgan Hazard almost putting us into the lead. We didn't really have attackers there in the correct positions, and that cost us. Thorgan Hazard. Cleverly done to find Marco Reus, who turns. And he's got space to run into. Marco Reus here from outside the box. Unleashes an effort. It's off the bar. No way. That would have helped us with the objective and put us into the lead. What a strike though from Reus. It deserved a goal. A bit of space exposed down the wings here. Sabitzer running. Zagadou trying to track back, but he doesn't have the pace. He's managed to hold on pretty well. And he's chasing him. That's solid defending from Zagadou. Guys, I already feel like in this series, Zagadou seems to be a more reliable centre-back than, of course, Hummels. Maybe it's the pace. I don't know, but he's been superb. Oh, this is dangerous, guys. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous with Axel Witsel tracking back and helping us out defensively. I'm glad in this game I've gone for 2 CDMs. because we need that defensive cover. Witzel. Now Marco Reus finds Julian Brandt. Reus again could slide this one for Brandt, but the run was made way too quickly. You know what? Having a striker like Reinier might just be what we need in this game, so I'm gonna bring off Brandt and play Reus at cam in a more familiar role, and that is how we're gonna run things. I'll bring on Nico Schultz for Theo Hernandez because of stamina reasons, so a couple of changes for the remainder of this game. Let's see what happens. Here goes Marco Reus, sees the pass of Reinier. This might be his moment. The new signing that we just made in this episode has actually scored in the 77th minute. What a moment, guys, for Reinier. He's taking advantage of this unbelievable opportunity presented in front of himself. A fantastic finish from the Brazilian. We just signed him in this episode for 8.1 million, and he's already repaid that us with a superb goal that could potentially win us all 3 points against Leipzig. What a story for Reinier, man. Unreal. The finish was superb. Reus with the threaded through ball. Reinier, man, might just carry us through this period where we don't have Erling Haaland. The Leipzig coach seems to be furious. 1-0 up. We've got 12 minutes to defend this lead. Let's do it. Full time, and I actually can't believe we won this game. This was so tight. We had to literally battle for every ball. Backs were against the wall because of the injuries as well, but we came through. What a goal from Reinier. And this could be the start of something special for the Brazilian at, of course, Borussia Dortmund. I'm so glad we signed him. An offer coming in for Lukas Piszczek from Roma, 2.2 million. Honestly, guys, with him being unhappy, I'm going to accept this, guys. I know he's a legend, but he wants to leave, and I don't think he's getting the opportunities he probably deserves. Getting a couple of million for someone who's 35 and freeing up a bit of wages, I'm going to take it. We are perfect in the Bundesliga so far. 21 points out of a possible 21. We're keeping pace with Bayern Munich. The game we'll have with Bayern, man, is going to be so crucial. I genuinely can't wait for it. Player of the episode from this one is a bit tricky. We could go for Marco Reus because I thought he had a good episode, especially that assist in that game that we just played. Then again, Sancho was superb as well. Reinier scoring a key goal. Let me know in the comment section who you think deserves to win Player of the Episode. With that, guys, this is where we're wrapping up today's episode of the Dortmund Career Mode. It was so eventful. Injuries, signing Reinier scoring the winner for us, and all the drama continues. We're going to have to keep coping with all these injury issues in the next episode as well. But the good thing is, Haaland should be available for the next one. So there's that. But if you're enjoying this Dortmund Career Mode, keep the support coming in by dropping a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you all next time.